Welcome to stream. Here with Glacier Silverstrike, and Byxis is joining me, and we are planning on going and doing Labyrinth of the Ancients, and hopefully we're going to do all 3 raids for the Alliance raid. We'll see what kind of time we got. But the first thing we're going to do is actually go over some settings. So we're going to go into our character configuration settings, and I just wanted to show a few things. First, okay, go ahead and get that screen pulled up. And Byxis, you should be able to hear Byxis' voice. I have not muted my headset or my phone, so you should be able to hear him through Discord. But the first thing we want to look at for rating is going into character configuration, then over to character, and at the very bottom, yep, character configuration, and then there's a bunch of different tabs. So in the first menu, the fourth tab over is character. Go to the bottom, battle effects settings. So the first thing we want to look at is whenever you're getting blinded in raiding, it is a good idea to change the effects. So you don't want to set it to show none for anything. If you do that, then there's a chance that there might be a beneficial or a hurtful cast, a debuff or a buff, that you can't see, including your own. So if you turn show none on your party, that includes yourself sometimes, and then if you drop like Benediction, which is a healing AoE ground ability that doesn't move, put that on the ground. Once it's on the ground, you don't know where it is. So you want to set it to show limited, so it won't show every ability, but it will show abilities that affect you. And then for your own, I would have it show all, because you want to be able to see your own abilities. And then for PvP and other, I would either show all, some, and definitely just show limited on the 2 settings right here, the party and others. That will very much help you in alliance raids and raids overall. Could you follow along for that one? Is that okay? Alright, cool. All good? Let's see. So the next setting we want to do is we're going. Oh, close that. Okay. We want to go to the hotbar settings. It's all good, and there's a lot of settings in here. So you might not like it. You know, once you change it to my settings or whatever, you might not like it. You might want to change it back in the future. That's his top one, right? I'm on the PS2, so, or PS2. PS5. Yeah, so the very top one, you do want that one active. The second one down, I prefer to have it active, but instead of having enable only action buttons, having enable directional and action buttons. So you have both set up. And then for the top one, you want to have it set up for, you could set up 2 different ones, or you can have the same. Like, so whenever I hold down my left trigger and then my right trigger, it opens up my 3rd bar right side. And if you want to, you could set up the second one for the left bar on the 3rd one, or you could set it up to do the same thing. I have it set it to be the same thing, so it doesn't matter which order I push it. L2 then R2, or R2 then L2, it opens the same exact bar for me. Now, the bottom one over here, if you double tap R2, double tap L2, that will go up to the... Yeah, I do both. There was something, there's another setting somewhere. Like, you're gonna turn it off? I actually use both.
So I have it set up to where it's actually you do use them. Oh, I can set it up. Yeah, I can set it up.
You can. There's a lot of options in here and a lot of customization. I think it's this one. And in the second, okay, so you're in the third tab called Cross. If you go to the very bottom, you go to W Cross hotbar display settings and hit always display WXHB. I believe it's that setting that you're looking for.
Oh, it's just what's it crossed? Oh, that's so cool. I like this. I have to be very meaningful in how it doesn't always register that I'm double tapping. I'm gonna turn off. Let's see if this makes it more consistent. Oh, so there's a bug in this glacier.
Let me pull up the.
If you turn on the enable left trigger to right trigger, it won't always go to the double tap. Because it'll get hung up. Because it's thinking you're going to put in the next input somehow. So like, if there was like I did a double tap and it wouldn't like go up there. Now that I've disabled it, it goes up there now. Oh, that's okay.
Do you have yours set to hold, toggle, or mix?
I have mine set to. I turned off that one that you were just on. Yeah, go back to custom. I'll show you what I had.
Oh, custom, okay.
That first one, I had to turn it off. That one. Yeah, I had to turn that off.
That's this one right here. That you can hold down both and it shows a different bar.
Yeah, that I had to turn off.
Yeah, I actually don't have enough buttons. Let me show you real fast on my Paladin. So I don't have enough buttons with my Paladin. So if you look at it, I have every single button filled up with a different ability, and if I also do the hold down double, which are 8 more slots, I actually am missing one ability. I don't have Shriek on my bar. So I actually need more buttons than they can possibly give me.
I don't think I'm gonna face the same problem because in mine, Arcana Summoner, like my skills are getting gradually replaced, and I just have to just learn new stuff. And I think it'll only get to be a lot once I'm like level 8, so I can like keep it like this for a while.
Yeah, your summoner should be fine. I don't know if you see my screen right now, but I have put every single ability on my bar, and I've actually got 2 abilities that are doubled up, and I have 2 free slots that don't have anything in them. So
Yeah.
that's 4 abilities. Like Summoner doesn't have as many abilities as Paladin. Because I mean, a lot of their abilities just evolve. They level up to new abilities. Awesome.
Especially since this game is also higher level, so much better than the song. Where'd my pants go? Oh, I already have my pants on.
Hey, go ahead and drop us out of queue for a second, and then re-up the queue, so I can change my class, so I don't have to be summoner.
No, you're good. I'm used to there being very long queue times.
Go ahead and put us back up in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be white mage for this. I think, it should be a lot faster.
And
Still says
Dan's
30.
gonna spam me with the holy ray effects that blinded me today. Calm me down, guys. This is crazy to do tonight.
It's all about that holy spam. Yeah, but you know, it's gonna be. It should be a lot faster of a queue if I'm going in as a healer. Should be, anyways.
Just put it back into the same queue when we accidentally lost 2 DPS.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
Yeah, 4 DPS, we lost 2 of them.
They must have instantly got into a group. I'm guessing. That's really strange.
Because it is slow. I don't think you understand how long I have to wait for queue times for this dungeon. I got lucky today. I got so lucky. I had it and then I was gone. I forgot to unready it. And I got a timer and I had to wait a bit. And then on my break, I got the queue and I was like, oh, let's go.
I can change it very quickly. I leave it zoomed out unless I need to change it. Like, oh, it only takes me a couple seconds to do it. There are a bunch of dances in this game. One of my favorites is actually part of the Beast Tribe. So you'll have to do like a bunch of dailies every day to unlock it.
So guys, what do y'all see this dude in the face? See our hair? Look at our hair, guys. Jimmy, okay. I should probably fix my action and trance while I'm waiting here.
Yeah,
I didn't get them.
your hair's just a slight different shade than mine. I have 3 Fantasias. I am thinking about changing my name and my my look. Because why have 2 of the exact same characters?
Oh, I can't set this to hotbar like this, okay?
When you get a chance, take a look at my my staff.
Why does that thing look like a dinky head?
I have no idea, but it's awesome.
Oh my goodness. It's a big old dinky head. Dinky.
Man, my gear is so bad. My gear is so bad right now. I've actually got to equip.
You know what Addle does as a spell?
Lowers the magic defense, I think, of the enemy. Their attack. It does something, and I never push it. You put it up there, and you're like, I'm gonna do this someday, and then you just like. It's probably the least used ability in the entire game.
I have sleep in my head. They're not disgusting ones yet.
Hey, when you're by yourself at low levels, if you poison them and then put them to sleep, the poison will do damage and they won't wake up, as long as you don't hit them in any other way.
Nice.
It's also, I mean, you get to time it right, but it's a good stun if they're about to get a move off. If you do it early enough, you can get them to fall asleep while casting their spell. It's a stun. But I mean, it's sleep. You're right, it's probably one of the worst moves in the game. But at low levels, it could save you while you're trying to level your caster.
I don't use it, but like I like to use it once in a while just to see if they catch me. I had my entire hotbar set up to be crazy. All of my corpo goes on my and right next to it just because like this is the 2 most used things technically. And I have it set up to where I can just
I think it's something like that.
I'm at level 59 currently. So much stuff you get at 70, like.
I'm not sure if you get Bahamut at 70 or if you have to do the level 70 quest.
I hope there's a quest for this. I want to fight him.
There
Fight
should
him again. Let's go.
there should definitely be a quest. Man, this server's queue is really bad.
I told you.
I thought it was just because I played at night, but it's only 10 p.m. Like, this should be not this bad at 10 p.m.
I mean, do you want to go to Cactor?
We can. I guess.
Let's go to Cactor.
Let's see.
What if it just makes me disappear already?
Is that that's a different database, right? You did just disappear.
That's a data center.
Okay. Let's.
Just press square in your name and go to visit another data center. Go to Aether Cactor. I don't really know much about the other servers. I was just told to go here for queue times.
I mean, if they've been playing on this database for a long time, they probably know. There's always like one that's just better than the other. I mean, I played on. Let me tell you, queue times when you're playing on the European server at late at night, like I play, is great.
Yeah.
Because that's when they're all playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was playing on a European server, and that's the perfect time to play because they just go home from work when I'm getting off of work because I'm second shift and they're all first shifters.
Players in queue 20.
Wait for me. Oh, you're talking about getting into the world. I'm like, don't start the mission without me. And I just figured I could be a tank for this. I've never tanked Labyrinth. Actually, I've never tanked a Alliance raid before.
I don't ever want to be a tank or a healer. It sounds like too much.
It is too much. You have to know the fights inside of and out.
I just want to see Barbie go brrr.
It sent me to hold on, because that's my starting town. It sends you to your starting town.
That's funny.
So are you in Limsa?
Don't worry, I got you. I mean, I can have to hold on. I mean, it's a little less crowded there.
I don't know. I've never seen Uldon this crowded before. There are.
On my way.
Oh, it's the coffin song. What the heck? Someone's playing it with their trumpet. Like where they're carrying the coffin on their back. Oh, they stopped playing it.
So how do you get better at targeting things?
Practice?
Change like how you target stuff?
There is a way to change how you target stuff. Yes, there's cone versus wide area. There's some other stuff.
Or is it what's it like? They're all messing things up.
Oh, Q popped.
Oh, that coffin song.
Yeah, that coffin song. Dude, that Q popped so much faster.
Oh, commence.
Yeah, go, do it. Let's go. Are you in? Okay, good. It said 1 DPS left.
I make my mistake that time, okay?
I don't want to take a penalty. So I gotta move my drinks so I don't knock them over. Alright, I got my mouse in front of me because I'm a healer. So I'm using my controller, but if I have trouble clicking on somebody, I'm gonna just reach up, grab my mouse, and click on them. I swear to you, if you want to play a healer, keyboard and mouse is so much better. But at least have a mouse right in front of you, because if you don't, you can end up wiping the entire party. That's just my opinion. I've done it. It's happened. Hey, I know where we're going. I've done this a ton. But I heard you say it was a 16-person raid. It's a 24-person raid. There's 3 groups of 8.
Hey, listen, I can't count, okay? I can't count.
Math is hard for the math class. You're the math class and it's hard. And this one, the ground will get little poison stuff, so it's a good idea to go ahead and just stand on the upper platforms, the dark green ones. Try to avoid standing too close to its butt. It does a cone attack out the back. Does a cone attack out the back. It's been eating too much beans. Time to blind everybody. It is, but the lag, man, and the blindness and dying beast. Dude, like it gets really bad. Especially, okay, if you start doing PvP, it's even worse. You didn't cast 2 spells? I probably cast like 12? Including one heal spell and a bunch of stones. Also, the important thing to also notice at the beginning is we're Alliance C. So later, that will change where we go. You can always burn down the ads, because the less of them that make it to him, the better for us. Less damage. Well, one more round. This group's doing pretty good. Tank's too far away from me. I don't know what y'all want. This is the first time my character's ever been here. This is the most common raid to get, though. Like whenever you're doing any raids, pretty good chance you're gonna get this. Yeah, there's a pretty. If you do like your random raid, this is like the most common one to get because it is the first one and it is required for the. Like a lot of them are not required for this main storyline. You can just skip them. These first three, you fell behind. Bad. Now you are. Did you use the teleporter to come back to the beginning? Alright, well go right, and then when you come up the stairs, there's gonna be three paths, and wait, why they put C on the left side? Wow, who would put C marker at the wrong spot? It's special. It's okay. See that marker right there? That's supposed to be our alliance. But follow the blue people. You want blue markers? Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. No, you probably can't get it. I don't know if it's gonna lock you out, man. Go ahead and move in. Hopefully it'll let you. Alright, so what it is you look at your alliance right on your like people bar. You can see which are you A, B, or C, and then you go to if you're A, it's left, B is middle, and C is right. So the thing is, you automatically get teleported usually into, unless they've changed it, into A, no matter what. So if you're B or C, try to make sure if you're B, you go to the middle. If you're C, you go right. Because 4 people have to be standing on the plate no matter what, or we wipe. Because you can't damage the, like A unlocks the ability to damage B, and B unlocks the ability to damage C, and C unlocks the ability to damage A. So if there's not 4 people sitting on the platform, then you can't damage the other bosses. And if you go invisible during this part, that means you're able to damage the actual boss. So, and our entire party should go invisible, so I shouldn't notice as soon as it happens. Right now, though, you can kill the ads whenever they pop up. You can't do damage. You shouldn't be able to. But you can kill the nemesis. Yeah, kill the sucker by nemesis things. You should roll on your, if you want it, roll on it. I mean, it's level 80 gear, so it's better than some stuff, but it's actually more like cosmetic. So like what you want to do, 170, 30, 130 maybe. If it's Iron's Works, it should be 130. And then if it's the level 50 job quest, it's 90. So this stuff is actually weaker than the job quest stuff. So you should have better gear than this. What you want to do is you want to learn what each of the sets look like and find out if you like them, and then you come here and you roll in the stuff you want for cosmetics. Because you can glamour stuff to make it look like other stuff. Alright, so I believe we're fighting this right one right here. It should be A, then middle is B, then right one. Or so this one right here is number 3. That's the one we fight. Yeah, and then you're supposed to, if you can, kill the ads that spawn, because we do not want those ads to get to the middle bomb. Because if this balloon gets to that bomb and it makes a big explosion, it does a lot of damage to everybody. And I need to remove the poison from the tank. As soon as we drop our guy, we should probably focus down that napalm, but didn't make it. Why am I pushing the wrong buttons? There. Good one. Yeah, you're really, we should be focusing on the napalms and balloons there. And then the boss. Nice. It should be whatever's right in front of you. But I use the directional buttons. Up and down is usually your teammates, and right and left is usually ads. I'm sure you remember how to do this since you already did it, but don't stack those green markers on top of the other green markers. Because we also really need to kill those bombs and also hide behind the rocks. You should be able to go ahead and just respawn yourself, just to beat that boss. And you should respawn yourself because rezzing actually lowers your stats. And I'm watching a cutscene. Oh, in the settings you can change it so that you don't rewatch cutscenes if you've already seen them. If you don't want to rewatch them. Now, Praetorium and like the main scenario stuff, you can't skip those cutscenes. But like here, it's optional. I'm watching it because I haven't seen it, you know, in a long time. Big old boy. Not make it. I was. Oh, you're right. It didn't pop up on my screen like it should have. Okay. Come here. Get back to the panel. Are you with us? Yeah, just to let you know, if there's not enough people on the platform when that happens, we all wipe. Alright, so when he's using that Labyrinth fire thing, if there's not 6 people on all 3 of the platforms, we all die. No, we were C. So we were supposed to be on the right side. You were fine that you went to the other place, but if 2 other people also messed up, it would have literally killed all 24 people instantly. I have seen that. I've also seen at the very end, you know, when everyone was like racing to get... Everyone was racing to get the damage off. If there's too much, like the enemy has too much health left, then there's a pretty good chance that we all wipe because nobody ran back to the platform. I did. I only skipped one item. Cutscene. What's his name? Tia? Garza Tia or something like that? Graha Tia? I like him. Yeah, that's one thing I'm very impressed with on Final Fantasy XIV is they did a very good job creating a bunch of characters. Like, you'll find stuff like, hey, notice that like some of the cat people tribes all have like the same letter in front of their name? That's their tribe. It's like a last name.
This person has a glowing
Mm. If you want to get an item to be able to use just for looks, there's something called the hive weapons. It drops off of a trial, but you can purchase them. People can sell them on the trading board. And they're only decent for like 1 or 2 levels. But the thing is, you can make your other stuff look like them. When you pull the item out, they glow purple. They're kind of cool looking.
Is that the weird dragon thing? Dragon wing thing I saw in a YouTube video?
Probably not. They glow purple, but they're actually like insect related.
This person is dressed like Winnie the Pooh. How? Winnie the Pooh and Piglet infused!
What?
Can you make a spell book with a sword?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that'd be a really big flavor.
Now, if you find...
Are you unlocking your next dungeon right now?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. I'm pretty sure I just have to get through this cutscene, and then a second cutscene. And is there a third? I don't remember. I remember it does take a while to get through all these cutscenes. I'm assuming you've already made it through all the cutscenes and you're ready to go into the second one.
I heard you like to cut the cutscenes, so I put more cutscenes after your cutscenes, so you can't cut the cutscenes.
It won't let me fly. So like no flying here.
You can't blind that in you.
My fat chocobo has to walk on its big chubby legs.
What did you do to that poor giant man? That thing has got some junk in the drum.
I love when it jumps up in the air and its legs wobble. Yeah, I got this this class set up to literally summon a random mount. Like I'd never know what mount I'm gonna get. It just takes a random one from my list and summons it.
I mean, I don't have that many mounts. I just have the Magic Tank one and the
That, and I also have the collector's edition of every expansion. Um, so, like every one of them came with the mount for the most part. My favorite mount, I think it's my favorite mount. I don't know, it's hard to say. There's a lot of cool mounts. But I really like the Griffin mount that comes with the collector's edition of Heaven's Ward. Okay. Don't forget that I'm streaming everything you're saying right now.
I mean,
Go, cat girls.
you're on it. Tip.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you watch them long enough, you can learn how to dance like them.
I want to see my hips move like that. I apologize for my behavior, chat. I'm just glad that there's a dev studio who's just loves their player base enough to put these lovely distractions around the map.
I do wonder if those dancing cat girls are somehow related to the ones that are in Costa del Sol or whatever.
Man, I saw some Lalas and Costa del Sol saying some weird things to some cat girls, and I was like, I want to get out of here. Like, you Lalafels are menaces.
They really are.
There's an entire black mage cult of them.
Well, you know that they have a
That's
really,
not shady, I don't know what is.
you know, they have a really, like, really short mentality. They like get very angry really fast.
It's because they have that short fuse. I'm a terrible person.
I don't know about that. I personally think the only organization that's worse than the Ascians is the Syndicate. And they're all Lalafels. So, I mean...
Oh yeah, Treyon. The Trey guy, he's evil.
Not sure which one that is, but I believe you.
Treyon, or however you say his name. Yeah, I should go pay a visit to the Costa del Sol cat girls while I'm waiting. $116 gil.
How is he still alive? He was in the explosion.
How is this man alive?
And not really that much of a question for me. I mean, he seems kind of like he's a coward to me. He only fights people he thinks he can beat. On top of that, he did actually disappear. Like, he walked away after our fight. Like, literally turned off the lights and disappeared like a ninja.
Oh my goodness, there's a cat girl on this table. Fish, you see this?
Yes, I do.
See the nerve of these people sitting on the table?
Well, it's basically a host club, and she's probably going to make a lot more money because she sat on the table.
Like, hey, why don't you join me up here on this table? I'm looking for more now. You see any other table people? Oh, it's the creepy. It's these guys. Sir, do you see what this guy is saying? alongside many a woman in my 55 and a half year and 5-year summers. I'm like, summer! Look at this young lass. She looks very innocent. Very, very, like, very well-mannered. And these guys are just, like, looking like they're just stroking her head, saying, the things I could do. Young one. It's like, gosh. Freaky.
Uni and Daga. I actually like these characters.
I don't really know why these tents are here. I'm not even gonna question that. Nope. Not question that.
In case you start getting a sunburn, you can get out of the sun.
We both know that's not what it's for, Will. Manipulation.
I mean, skin cancer is a terrible thing.
I don't like how the NPCs just kind of like look at you like, hey there. That man just flew off in a spaceship. Big old space caterpillar. Get back here. After him. Dang, I fell in the water. He's fast. He's gone. How many other cat girls around this town? There's a half-naked dude just kind of like hanging out here.
It's a beach.
He's the only one here. So you're AFK with no one around? The AFK around?
Wait, a player or?
What's up, player? Yeah. There's a random player out on the beach standing there half-naked joggers.
Well, this is not like a spoiler. I'm just gonna tell you, there are armor sets that are swimsuits for every class. There's an event every summer that we just missed that drops them, and then there's also a dungeon that drops a different set, which we're like over 100 hours away from, but we could definitely get ourselves some swimsuits and then we can have a beach episode. No reaction to the beach episode?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to sit in this chair.
Emote sit while you're like standing on top of it.
Properly.
And you can change how you're sitting in certain chairs by changing by
Repost.
yeah.
So romantic out here alone by myself with my dragon that stole my plot armor. Not dare you. The amount of restraint I have to keep from strangling this thing as it follows me around is.
Well, don't you know every like 150 quests they have to steal your plot armor. If they don't, we become way too powerful. They've already done it twice.
I know. Ooh, Vanya. You look like a fun place to go visit. Actually, what have I not seen on this continent? I've not been to Gear Abanya, and I've not been to Alabathia. I'm guessing this is Heaven's Wars, the rest of this continent.
I'd have to really look at the map.
He's not gonna say anything, guys. He just want to spoil me.
I'm holding back constantly, bro. I'm like 5,000.
I'm guessing Hingashi and Othard is Stormblood. And that leads to Shirogane. I can hear him slowly breaking, guys.
I actually don't know what a lot of those names are. I don't read their names. I just look at their words.
He just knows what he needs to go there for. You know what I'm gonna go now? I'm going to Revenant's Toll.
I know where that is. And I know where Shirigane is, too.
Do you know why I'm going for Revenant's Toll, though?
To use your poetics to buy a new piece of gear?
No, I'm gonna go speak poetics to Minfilia.
Say your sweet nothings to Mama Minfilia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay my head in her lap and be safe and warm. If she's not in here, I'm gonna be actually kind of sad. There she is with my locked quest. The key to my heart. But can you just like pat NPCs?
Yeah. Should be able to.
Can I sit in her chair, I wonder? Oh my goodness. I'm sitting in Minfilia's chair. There we go. Look at me, I'm the mommy now. I'm not big enough to sit in this chair, I just realized. I look so tiny behind this desk. It's just gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Alright, this should be the last cutscene before the mission starts. I'm literally on my fifth cutscene after that dungeon. I'm going...
You may want to hurry up, because I think she's about to toss me out the office. I'm going, I'll go bother Ishtola.
Wait, like, Minfilia's kicking you out of the office?
Nah, I was just joking around.
That would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious if you start taking pictures in there, and after like 5 minutes of taking pictures or something, she's like, get out, and it actually kicks you out. She's like, you're being weird, get out of my office, and it actually like kicks you out.
I would not believe her. Got an deadpan stare and a 1,000-yard smile.
Hi. Should be able to queue us up now.
What's going on?
It says a 5-minute wait. Hopefully it's not that bad.
Now, don't say that, it thinks.
Hey, look at that right there. Come on, healer. Come on.
My eyes are having towards the witching hour.
It's time to raid.
I should just put in chat.
I'll try to tell you the strategies as we're doing stuff, but a lot of it's pretty straightforward. Don't stand directly behind certain enemies, and don't stand right in front of other enemies and then just kill everything. There is, I think the first boss... You're dead? Wait. Two people already quit out. Because they probably got the wrong ones. They probably queued up for random, hoping they got a certain one. And then they didn't get the one they wanted, so they quit. That's what I think happened. It's just, actually, Alliance sees both of the healers. Oh, one healer now. Both healers missing from Alliance raid. That's pretty much life. Ours are. We're Alliance A. Do you not see the other groups? Oh, they're back now. Our tank died though. Doesn't look like our healers are actually. I don't think the healers are worth healing. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm playing my Bard right now. Okay, cool. So there is a stat. There is a stat in this game called Doom. If Doom runs out, you die. If you see them using something Death or something Doom, oh, that might be the next raid. Okay, this one right here, you see how there's 3 columns, 3 pillars? Ours is that third one over there. If anyone gets a colored orb, you're supposed to bring it over to that lightning bolt over there. So, don't run towards it if you get it. So you bring, like right now, that was a purple ball. Okay, so B team already has 2 points, C team has 0 points. Yeah, that's probably the ball. You want to run towards the pillars. Wait, see the pillar by me? It has no points. That's bad. Oh, it froze me. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep, dead. I don't feel like the healers are actually healing, but I died really far away from the healers, so they're probably never gonna be able to get me out. Probably. Blue one? Boss is dead. Alright. So, with that last fight, the blue orb that follows you will freeze you in place. The red one will do an AoE fire attack, I think, that will actually unfreeze frozen people. And then the purple one's supposed to go to the purple light. I think that was the real strategy. We're never gonna catch up with this group. gotta kill all the clones of the Daga and Uni. More clones are spawning in the back. I think most of the party doesn't. Somebody just used limit break in our party. What the heck? That was a normal ad. That's just a waste. We're going to be at a boss in like 1 minute, and they used the limit break before the boss. No, most of the time we just ignore that mechanic and we just burn it down. Like this, yeah, burn it down. Now, you're going to see some stuff on the ground that you're going to just have to step out of. And I think there might be an ad at some point. Dude, I haven't done this in a while, but as I see stuff, I'll tell you. But there is a... those are all debuffs. Most of it's dots, like poisons and stuff. Two of them are mine. like it really adds up if you think about it. There's 24 people. I see there's a samurai, a paladin one, 3 white mage debuffs, 2... See, this is where we should be limit breaking right here. Somebody wasted it already. Why, you fool? There we go. It's after every boss. We've killed 2 bosses and we have 4 pieces of loot. I accidentally passed that second. Oh, it was caster anyways, who cares? There's always dragon. He's just a large ad. He's not a boss right now. Yeah. It is the tower. We're going to the top. So, this guy's actually kind of important. This guy right here. He's like the main court wizard for the, what is it, the Alani or whatever they're called? Alagai? Whatever the place is called. I'm not good at pronouncing shit, but it's the emperor that they're constantly talking about during this raid. This is the court magician. We gotta kill these ads before they get to him. Also, there's gonna be people that get turned to ice. and we don't want to overlap them, just like the last raid. Don't overlap, but we will use them as shields. I think there's going to be a set that we don't use as shields, and then a second set that we do use as shields. Oh, that's not good. No. I gotta turn to eyes. Yeah, if you get the red target on you, you get turned to ice. You don't want to be standing like in a corner like we're standing right now. That's not exactly right. And you want to hide right now if you know, behind one of these ice blocks. Yeah, I can't do anything until I'm broken. You sure the game's not playing? Yeah, we're going to the top. When he summons ads later, make sure you focus them down. And then there's a point where we have to do some sort of levitation thing. If you don't, you die. And there's a point where you have to run away from him. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Oh, and there are also these orbs. Somebody has to be standing in every single one of them. Oh, you're probably gonna die if you don't move. Whenever certain things happen. Yeah, there's gonna be a point where we will have to move. Oh no, those letters are just somebody put bad. They spelled bad. Don't ignore those letters. The letters have nothing to do with the. Some player put it down and wrote bad on the ground. That's what it says. B. I mean, there's certain letters. I mean, if you use them in an order, you spell words. But that's a stack marker. Stack. Stack. It's sort of what. Don't worry about it. Ignore the bad. Now get out of there. Run, 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 run. Let's go. Right. Ad time, I think. Yep. Well, we made it. At this point, we don't want to be standing on top of everybody, but we want to be near. But now we do. Stack. Then we float. Then he hits the ground. Then we run away. Run away. When he's after he's when you do something, whenever I do something more than 5 times, I pretty much win them. They actually added stack markers though, because those originally weren't there. Yeah, where correct. Yeah, you had to read what was what spell he was casting, and know the names of the spells. At least they changed that so you don't have to read. Yep. I mean, sometimes they add good things to the game. I want that minion. I hadn't rolled on everything and it just gave me a bunch. I was about to skip. They roll bad and you're standing in it like which one do I pick? We're on it. That's hilarious. You know, they really shouldn't do stuff like that because it throws off new players. Yeah, yeah, you would have died. Basically, with that fight, though, it's like spread out, kill ads, then stack, then spread out. Rinse and repeat 3 times. No. There's only one more. Do you have an hour in you? That's the question. Well, save it for when we can play together again, if you can. And the only problem is, like, I guess we could do it your first day off if you're okay with staying up a little bit later. I can do it after I get off of work. What is that, not tomorrow night, but the night after? Yeah, let's just get through the cutscenes so that we can instantly start the Alliance raid, and we'll do the 3rd one Wednesday night after I get off of work. Does that sound okay? Alright, so that's going to be like 12:30 at night. Okay, cool. Just make it sure. Either one, you just tell me and I'll be there. What are you streaming on Wednesday? Nice. You have a go. I didn't say it. I'm not into Minecraft or RuneScape. I have played both, though. Hey, I finally played Minecraft for the first time the other day. read through this faster than I do. You're like a minute ahead of me. And the just a heads up, the third raid is a bit harder than the first two. There's just some hard mechanics. Like, the whole group has to work together. Well, a lot of groups will wipe on the first boss and the third boss. If you can beat the third boss, then usually, because there's 4 bosses, the fourth boss is easy. But the chains in the stomach steps during the third boss fight, a lot of people will fail to do that.
I said no! Yeah, get him! That was a close one. Oh. Man, it took 3 of them to take Sid? Gee.
Man, I'm getting hungry again. All I had today was dinner, and I walked away and I was like, that was enough food, but it wasn't that I was full or anything. It was like that was just enough food to not make me hungry. And now I'm just like, it's worn off. Yeah, I actually do like Uni and Gaga, and Gratia is also a great character. I don't understand how you're that far ahead of me. In the cutscene, I can see your cutscene on my phone, and you're like a good ways ahead of me in the cutscene. They're just now fighting Sid in mine. I felt like I was speed reading. That's like the first point in the game right there where Nero actually does something that seems like he's like doing something good. Just now. Well, I meant like when he was trying to stop Uni from being sucked in. Like instead of just standing there going, I don't want to get involved with that, he actually rushed over there to try to, stop her from getting sucked in. He did. He wants to. I mean, he wants the magicules from it. Like he set up all the primal fights in A Realm Reborn so he could absorb the energy from them and then put them in the ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
So he's still trying to get energies from things, and this thing is really powerful, so that's why he's here. But
This man's like, I want your fuel.
basically. But he didn't have to reach his hand out and try to stop her from being sucked in. That just tells me he does have some sort of redeeming quality somewhere in there. Maybe just a little bit. You know, it's underneath.
But still just a normal.
I mean, so is Sid.
Sid's cool though.
Dang! But no, the thing is, he has underlining issues he has an inferiority complex. He's a narcissist that's realized that he will never beat Sid. 100% that's his problem. And if he could just get over the fact that he can't beat Sid, then everything would get better. But he's a narcissist and has trouble getting over that.
I mean, his name is Nero, so.
Hey, at least he hasn't burnt down any towns, right?
Probably about to pass out, so I hate to cut it abruptly, but I'm gonna,
Alright, well, it was fun. Let's definitely finish up this Alliance raid. Just let me know whenever, text me whenever you're ready to, like, if you're like, oh, I want to do it on...
Oh, wait, that was stamina left in me. I'm about to, like, hit my head against the bagel.
Okay. Just let me know tomorrow if you still want to do it Wednesday or if you prefer to do it Thursday, and then we'll talk about it.
Alright.
Alright. Talk to you later.
Alright.
Good night. Let's see. Let's wrap this up. We're almost there. I love how they don't say anything about saving Nero. They're just like, we must save the other two. Alright, now there's a couple more cutscenes, and then we'll be able to do the next raid. Oh. Here we go. Lion's Raid is good XP, and it also gives you poetics. I mean, 120 is not very good, but it is some. So hopefully I can get a decent one. And hopefully we don't get the third one. I don't know if the roulette changes after you already queue up. So I've queued up. If I unlock the third one, is it in the roulette as long as it hasn't popped yet? Quest available. Don't click the wrong button. I remember watching Byxis die like that when he was trying to do something, Cape Westwind or whatever it's called, Crosswind. When he was clicking on the door, he had 3 enemies attacking. He clicked it probably 12 times on the wrong button and then died. It was kind of funny. Like, I've been there. I've done that. Now, if Q pops, I'm skipping this cutscene. Hopefully, it waits and pops right after I get out of the cutscene, but I don't know what's going to happen. And all this stuff is relevant to the main storyline. Not right now, but like 200 hours in the future of playing. I wonder if it will let me. I really don't know how much more of that that was left, but I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna do this raid on my own. You guys have a good night. Peace out. See you next time.